Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Wednesday the 31st, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning fairly early, nothing spectacular, went ahead, got a couple things done, did not end up in the hot tub, not really sure why, I got other stuff to do, and just kind of skipped it. Every once in a while it happens to me, but got up, got a couple things done. Wife got off to work. I hung out with the dogs for a little bit. We didn't get a lot of sleep. The little dog was kind of wrestling around in the bed and running around and wouldn't lay down, just stays down. So didn't get a lot of sleep throughout the night. So that kind of plays into it, unfortunately. Kind of happens from time to time. But got across the, end up out back in the deck there before I got warm, playing outside the dogs. Had myself a nice little cigar to start the morning with. From there, went across the street, get some work done in the house. Got some more painting done. Had some drywall pieces to patch into the bathroom where I'd remove towel holders and toilet paper holders and stuff, these old crappy porcelain ones that were just so outdated and ugly. There's one left in there in the shower, but I don't want to dick with trying to replace tile and mess with any of that until it comes time to redo that whole shower stall completely. Then I'll replace it at that point. But as of right now, we're gonna have one crappy out of date towel rack, but it is what it is. Might be a soap holder in there too. I don't even remember, to be completely honest with you. So, but I got all those patched up. I did find some pieces. I bought some a while back at Home Depot that were in the they call lumber section, where somebody broke the corner off or it was all damaged and didn't need a whole sheet. So I needed patch panels anyway. I think I got it for like $5. Moving the thing around, I thought, well, I'm gonna check one last place before I give up and drive all the way over to Home Depot and buy another full sheet that I have to then store again. That I looked, I'm like, wait, behind that records shelf that I put in there, this giant, humongous shelf that my father-in-law came from his house that I had in my garage. When you look there, spotted it, and I'm like, ooh, there it is. So, and I was luckily able to get it out of there. I was only having to move the grill and a couple other little things, so it wasn't that hard to get out. So had them on a patch panel, a piece way big enough to make them patch panels. So headed across the street, got that work done. Was talking to my neighbor about what mud to use, whatever, the other day, and he gave me a bucket of his drywall mud when I asked you if he had any scrap pieces laying around from work he'd done. He does drywall for a living, and he didn't have it at the house, but he gave me a bucket. I got about a third of a bucket, maybe a quarter bucket, pre-mixed mud that he used. Instead of mixing it myself, we're going to buy some patch panel stuff, because the things I have is like more like for small patches, and this is much better for what I'm doing. So told him I was going to do basically, I guess call it a California hot patch, where you basically cut out the size you need, then leave like an inch overlaying on each side of old paper. And he said, make sure you get enough mud in there, you get it plenty wet so it doesn't blister out, so it'll dry through. So what I did is I soaked the wall down on all 6 spots before I put the mud in. So the drywall was already kind of wet, gave it a nice little bath of spray bottle. Hopefully that helps it settle in. So he said the stuff I had takes like 8 hours to cure. And he said he's got faster stuff, but I said, no, I'm not in a hurry. So stuck that in there, got it all stuck into where I needed it, and then it set a timer for 9 hours later, actually, for, I got it done there about 11. So 8 p.m. I set it to go add more second coat of mud, one of their stuff, gave it a quick sanding, and then gave it a second coat like 8 o'clock, 8:30 probably by the time I got it all sanded and ready to go. So it'll be ready to paint tomorrow. It'll be all good and fun and ready to take place. So, but yeah, went ahead, they got the second coat on, and they're not perfect by any means. There's of course no texture or stuff. So I'm gonna last coat, I'll kind of rough it up a little bit, but won't notice it too much, and not that big a deal, because that whole bathroom is wallpapered and the texture already is kind of weird in that bathroom, so it's never been painted or anything. So we'll see what it looks like when it's done, I guess, when it's all painted, and see how it looks. My goal probably at some point will be to end up retexturing all the walls with some kind of more of an artsy texture, like a crowfoot, or who knows what I'll do, but a little more of a pattern to it to kind of, I don't know, give that room a little more flair and go from there. But yeah, I got done with the first coat, and then finished painting some more things. I was doing a bunch of touch up and removing the scaffolding all around, climbing up and down the scaffolding, which just sucks and punch a pain in the butt. But I think I got all the walls done, everything's good to go. Only thing I have left to do in the main house is the accent wall, and then I have all the ceiling cover up where I screwed up, which the ceiling's not been painted ever, so it's kind of it's white but not ceiling white, it's just a slight bit off, and I got coarse ceiling white paint. So I'm hoping I can blend it in, not paint the whole ceiling, because if that's the case, I'm gonna hire a professional, because it's hard enough on my neck, even painting this crap on my shoulders. And then I definitely don't want to do the whole ceiling completely. But if I get to the point that I can't stand it before we move in, I'll pay a professional to come in and just roll that whole ceiling out and cover it up, and that way I don't have my furniture to worry about. So, but it shouldn't be that expensive. Somebody with the right equipment, probably somebody running around on stilts, know what the hell they're doing, that can give that ceiling a good roll and go from there. So, but yeah, got done with it probably midday or so. Then went back across the street, hung out with the dogs there for a little while. Got a couple other things down at the house, not much. Went for my run, got my run in, got back, got my shower, had herself some leftovers for dinner. My wife was eating her new, I don't know, whatever she had this time. I think it was chicken and peppers and all that good fun stuff. So she ended up having for dinner, and it all worked out well for her. Watched a little NCIS and then couldn't keep my damn eyes open. It was just, I don't know, man. Something about that 6:30 to 8 o'clock range, man. My eyes just do not stay open at all. I cannot keep them awake. And would have my eyes shut, and I was like trying to take a little bit of a nap kind of thing as the NCIS was finishing up. My mom kept talking to me. I'm like, hell, at one point she goes, I know you got your eyes closed, but I'm telling like, I want you to see this. And I'm like, some bullshit fucking meme on Facebook. You clearly tell that I'm tired. I'm exhausted right now. Just leave me the fuck alone. Like, once I wake up, then show me the shit. You know, if you want, take a screenshot of it. What the hell it is? Trust me, it's that important. Like, whatever. So it is what it is there. Kind of said, hell, went in the bedroom, tried to lay down there, of course, and that didn't work. My wife was coming in, she had some Facebook live thing or something she was watching, which didn't mind. We kind of talked and chatted a little bit. Then headed outside, had myself a nice little cigar, enjoyed the evening with the dogs, and gorgeous weather. So gotta love it. But yeah, once you get past that 8 o'clock range, I'm awake again. And I'm usually awake until like midnight, whatever. I can't fall asleep. Sometimes like tomorrow, it was like 1:15, I think, last time I looked at the clock. But that 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock range, man, I'm just unable to stay awake at all. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.